Namaste. Welcome to Divine Energy Tarot. I'm Divine Energy. Welcome to my beautiful channel. Let's get into it. We got a message for Gemini. Gemini, why do I feel like I'm on a roller coaster with you? I just did like 3 Gemini messages in a row. Well, 2 technically, but yeah. What's going on, Gemini? We got a message for Gemini. Okay, let's get into it. What's coming out for Gemini this week? What's coming out for Gemini this week? Hold on. Okay. So Gemini, you could be like thinking real heavy, like the heavy thinker this week. Okay. We got the spirit animal, the werewolf. Transformation energy for you, Gemini. Okay. We have also appreciation and gratitude this week. And we also have out a new start. Something you wanted to start over in or redo this week. That's going to be coming up. Okay, this is about your awareness. Follow your intuition to guide you this week. Gemini, tell me more for Gemini this week. Gemini this week. Gemini, victory this week. Okay, I feel like this week you're recognizing that you're a chosen one. Also this week your manifestations are really on point. You could be like into tarot. You could teach, or like you've mastered it or something at this point. Tarot could be heavy for you this week, Gemini. Journey this week. You're rebuilding and healing anew. So new start, anew. Wow. Yeah, really listen and follow your intuition. You're strengthening bonds with the universe, your soul. Okay, pay attention. Listen. You're shining really bright, through your healing. Trust. This is all about control, okay? Self-control. That came out twice, okay? This week for Gemini. Okay, let's get into the messages here this week. What else can we look forward to for Gemini? Let's get some of these. Patience this week, okay? And you also have out perseverance. So patience and perseverance this week for Gemini. Okay. Patience says you accept that everything happens in divine order. Okay. Perseverance says you know you can do whatever you set your mind to. Okay. That's perseverance. Okay. Big transformation energy. Okay. This week. Being able to start something new here for you, Gemini. Okay, let's get your Buddha's messages, divine masculine messages here. I don't know how these cards always just be flipping. Masculine be over here roaring this deck. Dead serious. Like, no jokesies. Feminine deck don't even be tripping. The masculine deck just be turning up like over here by theyself. Okay, let's get one for Jen. This week. The world always finds a way to praise and a way to blame. The wise continually praises. Okay. So that's your masculine message from Buddha this week, okay? Take time to pause that and really like ponder on that, you know, your Buddha's messages, because Buddha is deep, you know, it's Mercury, you know, energy, so it's deep. Let's get your divine feminine messages for Gemini this week. Let's get one for Gemini. Thank you. Purify the mind with wholesome thoughts, Gemini. Calmness arises. Okay. Feminine messages this week for Gemini. Divine feminine messages. Ashe. Let's get into it. What are the messages? Bring me closer to what Gemini can expect this week here. Okay. Okay, so this week you're going to be in your North Node, and something that's been very difficult for you to deal with, you're going to be dealing with it this week. You're going to be facing that head on, okay? So this is all about you rebuilding something this week, okay? But something had to end, some sort of perseverance. You can do anything you set your mind to. So even through a difficult situation or whatever this is, this transformation is beautiful for you. Also, this, you know, is the energy of transformation, you know, with the 8, and that's personal. That's the self. North Node energy, doing something uncomfortable, being in an uncomfortable space with room for growth. Just give appreciation and gratitude for where you are right now, Gemini. Let me get one more for Gemini this week. Okay, so we got out tempers. Okay, hot tempers. So somebody can have like a hot temper, or somebody could be like really, what's the word for it? Pushy, right? That could come up. I feel like it's because you're in this healing energy, and you might have to take back your power from this person. You could have known this person in childhood, possibly. For some of my Geminis this week, that coming up. We also have out a courthouse. Significant for Gemini this week. Let's do one more for Gemini. Oh, we got a false person. This could, somebody, I feel like you figured them out, is what they're saying, Gemini. Okay. This person could envy you. That's the card that's flipped over on his deck. This person could envy you. It could be somebody from your past. Okay. Childhood, they're saying for some of my Geminis. That coming up this week. Let's get a tarot messages for Gemini. Let's get the tarot messages for Gemini this week. Ooh. You got the Star and the 4 of Wands. So there's something you're repairing in the home. I feel like you know intuitively what to do. Follow your intuition. That's going to be a big message for you this week with the Star card. Following your intuition. Okay. Yeah. That's the big offer, the big thing for you this week. I'm getting for Gemini. Tell me more for Gemini this week. Yeah, it's like if you don't follow your intuition this week, it's like you're going to be in a really defeated state, because it's like your intuition told you to do something. You know, you'll trap yourself this week by not following your intuition. So you're going to be guided heavily to follow. You're just going to be like doing stuff and you'll be like, oh shoot. And you just appreciate gratitude, you know, give thanks. But this is all about helping you step up and stand up for yourself, okay, through this journey of mastering your intuition, your own divine intuition. And this may lead you to tarot at one point in time in your life, you know, or at some point in time in your life, okay? Even if you're just receiving the messages right now through tarot, you know. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more. Gemini this week. So we also got the Queen of Pentacles. Resources getting better. So if you were worried about like finances or anything like that for Gemini this week, that really getting better for you this week. That's also an offer out here, okay? You could be like relocating too for some of my Geminis. I heard. Page of Cups, the Lovers. Okay. So also love here for some of my Geminis. Okay. Possibilities. Possibilities, they said. Tell me more for Gemini this week. Gemini this week. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Temperance. So this week you're really in balance, like really in flow. It's like this master energy, like you're shining really bright with the sun. This is about you healing and listening to your guides and gaining a stronger bond here, okay? Your intuition is on point this week, okay, for Gemini. Yeah. Look at that. It erases all of that. When you go into that healing energy, it erases all those, you know, things you want to address, because now you've addressed them and you're not afraid to address them, right? Because there's this level of self-control you now have when addressing your fears or the things that hold you back, or they're just not happening in the timing, right? So I also see what this courthouse is saying, something about timing for us this week, Gemini, you know, remembering divine order, having self-control, right? Being a big part of the trust building, part of the healing for my Geminis this week. Gemini. Yeah, look at that. There's your rebirth, transformation energy. Keeps popping up because that's going to be like a major part of the journey for you this week. Okay. And also look for Pentacles. Okay, don't get stuck on anything. Okay, just appreciate it and just move on, you know, for Pentacles. So that you can take back your power. Just trust. This is all about self-control, okay? Page of Pentacles, okay? There's a lot for you here, okay? So things will always get replaced. You go from the Four of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles. Like you have way more, you know? This like spiritual enlightenment that brings you some sort of physical prosperity and abundance, okay? Because of this spiritual enlightenment that you're going through. So, I just really want to say enjoy it this week, Gemini. Yeah, you got out the Fool. There's that new start, that new beginning right there. Okay, they're ready for you. So just face it. Whatever you got to face, be patient with yourself, Gemini, and persevere. Okay. Look at that 10 of Cups energy out here. You know, I think things are really coming together for you beautifully with this reading, what it's saying. You know, you're walking away from disappointment, walking away from hurt, fear, trusting your intuition deeply makes major improvement into your life. Makes your transformation easier, helps you move with more grace. Overall is what I'm getting for Gemini this week. That patience, self-control, discipline, mastery level stuff right here. This brings you into completion. Okay, for Gemini this week. Tell me about the sun this week for Gemini. What does the sun represent this week for Gemini? 10 of Cups. Queen of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So money's going to be getting right. Confidence getting right. Getting better. Let's say that. Improving. Confidence improving for Gemini. Also, money, security, stabilizing in that area. Also, it could just be something new, making room for something, Gemini. Okay, the Sun. Okay, this week. The Star. Let's clarify the Star. Okay, so the Star is saying that if you don't trust yourself, you know, when will you? Like, you know, you got the Seven of Swords to the Ace of Wands to the Six of Pentacles. Like, you know, some of you guys too, it's like you could help a lot of people, right? But maybe you feel like you don't listen to your own advice or something like that, you know, is what it's saying to me, Gemini. It's like you're such of a vessel of, you know, you got your stuff together, right, to everybody else, right? And it appears, the screen is frozen, but it appears that you got your stuff together. So a lot of people rely on you and they look at you as something to look up to, kind of like a master teacher, you know, even though every, you know, student, we're all learning, right? And we're all teachers, we're all students, right? But on a bigger level, they're saying for you, Gemini, this week, you're going to be coming to this energy of really appreciating and having a lot more gratitude for your journey, where you are, your victories, your successes, trusting your intuition and that it's truthful, it's honest to you, okay? And then again, it just strengthens the bond that you have, right? And again, you can blossom just in simply loving yourself and having this new found intuition that anchors you, right? With deeper discernment, okay? And discernment is always necessary in life, right? Because it helps you make decisions and not just go off the handle making decisions half cocked, right? Or without thinking, right? So again, this is about you this week, gaining some sort of mental clarity, being the heavy thinker, right? Gaining some sort of perseverance here through this lesson wherever you are, to take back your power for Gemini this week. Okay. Less. My bad, Gemini. Y'all reading froze. I love you. Bye.